aircraft carrier struggling with the coronavirus outbreak has been relieved from command after a letter he penned pleading for help leaked to the media. Captain Brett Crozier was relieved from command of the USS Theodore Roosevelt, Acting Navy Secretary Thomas Modly announced on Thursday. Crozier wrote a letter to Navy leaders that was obtained and published by the San Francisco Chronicle on Tuesday, in which he warned of dire consequences if most of the sailors on Roosevelt aren't evacuated.
Okay. The following video is how I feel about this whole captain being removed from his duty crap. And I didn't get to serve the way I wanted to serve when I enlisted for the Army. Alright? That's a fact. Alright? If I had it my way, I would have never came out of the Army. Because having a job now, I don't really have a job. And granted, I'm only getting $280 now a month from the military for them messing my hip. I can still function. I can still do kung fu. It took 5 years for me to get back into the shape I'm in now, and I'm still in horrible shape compared to military shape, which I intend on getting back into. Just gotta make the time. One, the first thing they beat to you in training camp, the first thing they beat to you, and they beat it in your head very well. I don't know how to do it in the Navy, but I know how to do it in the Army. And I was infantry, so we'll skip the bad part about that. But we will go to the honest to good God part that you need to understand. All soldiers depend on their chain of command. From the grunts myself to the upper officers. But he's a captain. He has to answer to someone as well, but he's the main guy in charge. And when the captain needs to go up the chain of command, then you know the situation is pretty fucking bad. And that means that he's trying to do something to help his soldiers out. Here's that thing. I'm going to show you something. When you put these damn things on, and you take that oath of service to protect and serve foreign and domestic terrorism, and so that you guys can sleep at night, this captain is on a ship, away from his family, with his other family of military brothers and sisters, on a boat, which is infected with the thing that is killing all of us, if I may speak Army terms, shoreside, or stateside, or as we say in the Army, in-country. He did the right thing. He sent a letter. Somebody intercepted it. That's not his fault. Our lack of intelligence on that one should have been a little bit more tighter on sending secure shit. It wasn't like he sent it over an unsecure channel. He literally sent a letter. So that probably was the only thing he could probably be accounted for, is that he didn't do it on a secure channel. He probably should have Morse coded that shit, or he probably should have did it by way of that they can't intercept it. And whoever intercepted it, they're lucky they're not in jail, because you're not supposed to fuck with the mail. But this captain, he's looking out for his soldiers. He said there was an outbreak on the ship, and they relieve him of his post, which is the worst thing you can do to any captain that's looking out for his soldiers, because in so many situations, a lot of captains don't look out for their soldiers. They generally look out for themselves. To have this happen and to have this guy removed from his duties is straight utter bullshit. I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm going to call it like it is. It's straight other bullshit. Because why would you take the captain of the ship, the guy that these guys have fought beside, and they will go to the grave with this guy if necessary, because that's how we are when we are in service. When we are in service, when you are in your platoon, whatever person is in charge, even if they're a dick, if they're an asshole and you're under their command and they get you home, you will follow that motherfucker to the end of the earth. Because you know he's not going to let you die intentionally and not on his watch. That's what this guy was trying to do. Make sure that none of his soldiers are totally fucked by the coronavirus. And they remove him of his command. We're better than this. Come on, military. We are better than this. And he's still in service, but we're better than this. And that's just a crying shame. That's my feelings about it. I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me go a little further. If you have not served, if you don't have family that has served, if you're not in the military itself, you don't understand the things that I'm trying to describe. I just joined the American Legion last year, all right, because that we need to grow our numbers to help soldiers get taken care of. Because truth be told, once you get out of the military, sometimes in some cases you're a fucking afterthought. I hate saying it that way because I got nothing bad to say about the Army or the Navy or the Air Force or the Marines. There's a couple of choice soldiers I'd like to take boots to ass to. It's also illegal, but you know, as far as serving and protecting our country, when you sign on, that's no bullshit. You know, you signed on because someone has to. Freedom is not free, and those brave men and women that are serving deserve better. This is a captain of a ship trying to keep his team, his family, healthy from an outbreak that has fucked up young, old, ancient, and youthful alike. Diseases don't discriminate, alright? And they are still learning facts about this shit now. Because it's taking young people under 40, it's taking people over 60, it's taking people with respiratory diseases. And the people who have been strong enough to pull through are blessings, period. And they want to take this captain off his ship for trying to report that this virus has outbroke on his ship and people are going to get sick. And they are out there on a fucking warship. Anything can go wrong if someone gets cabin fever or loses their fucking mind. And if it's a higher ranking officer that gets a hold of full metal jackets and weapons and shit like that, there's no telling what's going to happen out there. He was doing the right thing, and they removed him from command. I didn't get to serve the way I wanted to serve. Understand that. That doesn't make me any less a vet. But this is a check and an X and a scratch and a square and a stab to the face of this captain being removed from duty for trying to do the right thing. And to whoever leaked the letter, you just screwed this guy. And you should be ashamed of yourself. It's Comfort Having number 2. Be seeing you.